Welcome back to the Ben Mulroney Show. All right, we're playing Is This BS or Is This Real? And this is a game where there could be some saucy language. And so you have been warned. If you're a little precious, if you got pearls you like to clutch, you can do so by turning down the volume or taking the dog for a walk or stepping away from your phone or however you listen to us, because we are not going to apologize for Is This BS or Is This Real? We've got Dave Bradley, famed and noted news anchor, who's going to read these stories, and we're going to determine whether it's real or fake. I have been on quite the run, Canada, quite the run, where every week, I don't know if sometimes it's 5 or 6 stories we get to, and I get all but one of them right. That's a pretty good, that's a heck of a batting average. And so, yet again, I'm looking at Mike Drolet, my producer. Every week, he's convinced this is going to be his week, just like a good Leafs fan. Just like a good Leafs fan, you believe that next week it'll be better. All right, so on that note, play along with me. It's time for Is It BS or Is It Real?
See, now that's some bullshit. This is bullshit.
Man, this is some bullshit.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You are fake news.
All right, there you go. So let's start with story number 1, Dave Bradley.
All right, imagine surviving a train derailment, a plane explosion, 2 car fires, a bus crash, getting hit by a bus, even being flung from a car just before it plunged off a cliff, and living to tell the tale. That's the unbelievable story of Frane Selak, a Croatian music teacher known as both the world's unluckiest and luckiest man. From the 1960s onward, Selak dodged death 7 times, only to win the lottery in 2003. Then he gave most of the money away. Some of the details of his life are debated, but Selak's story of survival, humility, and bizarre fortune continues to captivate the world.
Captivate the world. I've never heard of this guy, but just because I haven't heard of him doesn't mean it's not true. And look, I got a level set every week. I got a level set because I don't know the tone, I don't know the tenor, I don't know the enthusiasm that Mike Drolet has put into selecting these stories. So I'm going to start this week off by sort of drawing a line in the sand and saying, on this story, this is real.
It happened. This one took place.
It was very specific. Like that would have taken a lot of time to come up with. So so a 1 for 1. All right, let's go to number 2.
Indian police have arrested a man accused of running a fake embassy from a rented home near Delhi, complete with cars bearing fake diplomatic plates and international flags. Harshvardhan Singh allegedly posed as an ambassador for fictitious entities like Saborga and West Arctica, scamming people with false promises of overseas jobs. Police seized forged documents, fake seals from dozens of countries, doctored photos with world leaders, and over 4.5 million rupees in cash. He now faces charges that include forgery, impersonation, and money laundering.
Saborga and West Arctica? Okay. Like, I love the idea of starting your own embassy, but that was a bridge too far, Mike Drolet. You pushed it. You pushed it, and if you push me too hard, I'm going to push back, and I'm going to say that's BS.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is.
No way. I mean, listen, it takes a particular... Like, I would have to see the pictures if this is true, because if it's true, I gotta see the news stories on this. I don't know who's dumber, the guy who thinks that he can just invent an embassy and make up countries, or the people who were scammed. Saborga, that's the name of the country?
Apparently it is.
And West Arctica?
I thought it sounded so ridiculous that it was perfect to be able to stump you.
Oh, my God.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you're 1 for 1. All right, let's move on to number 3, please.
All right. A Mormon family in Texas is suing their realtor and the defunct adult film studio that produced Debbie Does Dallas after discovering their newly purchased mansion was the primary filming location for the infamous 1970s porn classic. The devout family says they were never informed of the home's X-rated past, only found out after neighbors pointed it out. Claiming emotional distress and a drop in property value, the family is seeking damages for what they call a gross misrepresentation and a violation of their religious values.
Okay. That's interesting. That one's interesting. A Mormon family in Texas is suing their realtor. I'm looking at Mike. I should be looking at Mike. I should go with my gut here. And my gut says it's real.
Man, this is
Oh,
some
no.
bullshit.
Falling behind in the count. No.
You were talking a big game.
No, I was basing my bravado on
He was talking a big game.
on a great track record. Since he's taken over, he has not won once, right? Every dog gets his day, though. We'll have to see if today is this dog's day. In the meantime, do we have time? Yeah, we got time for a few more. Let's go to the next one.
Microsoft has signed a major deal with carbon removal startup Vaulted Deep to inject 4.9 million metric tons of organic waste, including manure and sewage, underground over 12 years, preventing it from releasing CO2 and methane into the atmosphere. Though the exact contract terms were not disclosed, the project could be worth over $1.7 billion based on Vaulted's $350 per ton removal cost. Unlike traditional carbon capture methods, Vaulted converts organic waste into a slurry, stores it 5,000 feet underground. The deal is part of Microsoft's broader push to offset emissions from its energy-hungry data centers and meet its climate goals.
Okay.
There's a lot of details in that one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Hey, zip it. Okay? You don't get to do the commentary. That's my job in this part. But there is a lot of stuff. And I haven't heard of that company, but I do know that, look, a lot of it sounds real. I mean, big companies have carbon targets or climate targets, carbon footprint and whatnot. And carbon capture is a way to offset. And there is a massive energy suck due to AI. So you put all that together, I'm going to say it's real.
It's fact.
Yes. Okay, back to even. Good. Well, listen, I think we've got time for this. I think it's the final one. It's a short one.
Yeah, okay.
But this is the for all the marbles. Yeah.
No. A new app called Single Riders is aiming to match Disney lovers who share a passion for theme parks and Disney princesses. Created by TikToker Joe the Bearded Nerd, after a date stood him up, the app offers both romantic and friendship options for solo park goers. With many Disney adults already visiting alone, fans are buzzing over the chance to find their magical match. A beta version is expected later this year.
Interesting. Joe the Bearded Nerd. I often say that I had kids so that I wouldn't be the weirdo alone at Disney World. That I could hide my love of Disney World amongst my children. So I know that the need is real for them to have the safety in numbers. I don't know if they're allowed referencing Disney at all without getting in trouble for like violation of IP, but. Okay, this is important. What am I going to do here? This is for all the marbles today. This is for pride. I'm going to say it's real.
A similar event did take place.
You know what? Always bet on the entrepreneurial spirit. Whether or not it succeeds or not, this guy bet on himself. Joe the Bearded Nerd, I wish you the best, kind sir. And I won again. I won again. It wasn't the full-throated victory that I normally have, but a win is a win is a win. Thanks so much for watching the show. Now, if you enjoyed what you saw, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode of The Ben Mulroney Show.